There's no bridge. So everything in our house comes over by a little motorboat.
Check this out, I'm now on island and it's right in London.
So this is,
It's like a mini shed.
yeah, don't look at all the mess here. There's a lot going on. But this is all the tools and stuff that we need when you live on an island.
We've recently bought a lot of gardening stuff and doing the garden.
And there you have a door. You mentioned before you have an aisle.
Yeah, so this is, we'll just stick to, just quickly have a look out here. This is an alleyway between the houses.
Oh, it's like really narrow.
Yeah, really narrow. It's just,
Okay. But it's like fixed island. It's not like floating something.
no, this is all fixed on top of the land, the small little island. Oh yeah, after you, go on. Welcome to the kitchen.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Matt loves to cook, so Matt will always be cooking every evening.
It's like proper house with proper insulation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walls.
Proper gas cooker.
Yeah.
All the gas comes through, all the electricity comes through, everything is traditional as a normal house.
Even the gas,
Yeah.
it's not like a gas tank.
No, it
No.
gets pumped in under the river with a big pipe that goes into the middle bit and then gets distributed to all the houses.
And then you have proper kitchen, dishwasher.
Yeah.
Everything you can imagine from a normal conventional house, we have it. This is our little living area, so we really enjoy eating our breakfast here in the mornings and looking out on the view, or when we're working from home, and it's so lovely.
Yeah.
We've got a little drinks cabinet here.
So you carried it on the boat.
Everything
Yeah.
was carried over. Yeah.
That was quite difficult actually. It's heavier than it looks. It's quite old-fashioned like wood stuff.
And trying to take something extremely heavy over on a boat, but then get it off of the boat when it's moored up and there's, you don't
Yeah.
have much balance. It's tricky. It's a lot more difficult than you think.
How you came up with the idea to rent a house on an island? Like you saw an ad or you just were passing there by and you saw houses?
So you kind of have to be in the know when you live on these types of places. So we know the landlord, hence why we're able to live in such a beautiful house. And it kind of happens sporadically around the island. So there's quite a few houses on the island that you can rent, but some people do own them. There is actually a special website called Riverside Houses or something like that, where you can specifically buy riverside properties. But we just knew somebody.
What about snakes, rats, mice?
Well,
So we haven't had any. That was one of my other most common asked questions, is what about the rats on the island? So we haven't had any experiences with rats, touch wood, yet.
yeah.
However, one of my neighbours has had an experience with a rat, and she was just out and about and she came back home and she looked in her bin and there was just a rat chilling inside her bin. So she's de-ratted her house by filling in all the holes and stuff. Thankfully, we haven't had an experience yet, but we don't leave rubbish outside the house overnight or for more than a few hours because we are concerned about rats. Because apparently riverside rats are
they can swim. Rats can swim, so it can just come over the river, not protected by a rat.
So far, nothing like that, or snakes, or nothing. We've been very, very lucky that we haven't had any bad experiences with them.
You get mosquitoes at dusk.
Yeah.
When the sun goes down, you get some mosquitoes in the evening. So we want to get some nets because we like to have the windows open, get the fresh air in.
We've got quite a spacious kind of open plan living room, which is really nice. So you'll always catch us on the sofa just lounging.
It's so comfortable. It's really big. We're actually sleeping at quite a lot, Roman, because you can sleep there and look out the window to the river. You wake up first thing in the morning. It's beautiful.
And waking up to the sight of like swans and geese and just wildlife is just so different to what we were experiencing when we were in central London renting there. So we love that so much. And this is where Matt works from home.
Yeah, that's my pride and joy. That's my corner.
Yeah,
my only part of the house is my corner.
This is your little setup.
Yeah.
So you don't face the river because it's too much of a distraction.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any work done if I was looking out there because there's always something happening. You've always got something to look at.
So this is our south-facing sort of bathrooms. We get quite a lot of light that comes in from the skylight. So we're north-facing on that side. So this is our little bathroom. So we've got a bath, shower, washing machine, everything you can think of. This is our bedroom. So we're still working on decorating this room.
You brought bed.
Well, the bed was here, actually, the bed was here. So again, we have some storage behind there as well. So this is quite a small bedroom, but it's quite cozy and cute.
Yeah.
So it's a little kind of hideaway space.
My favourite thing about living here is the boat. I mean, it's not, before I had no boating experience, I'd never ridden a boat or drove a boat, sailed a boat. And it's great fun, it's like a little toy. So for me, the best part of the day is leaving the island and coming back, because you're on the boat, not for very long, but you're outside, you're not on a screen, you're sort of in nature as close as you can be in London. The most asked question is definitely the bins.
Bins,
And then
takeaways.
takeaways. We can't get takeaways to the house, but we can get them to the mainland over there. So we've actually only done that once whilst living here.
So we're still working on Uber Eats getting a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's a secure postal location over there which we can go and collect the bits and then bring it onto the island. So yeah, there's no postman that comes on the boat or anything like that.
And your address is here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully the Royal Mail delivery man knows where to deliver it.
Yeah.
But like Every or DPD or other delivery services, they don't know. So we do get lots of things lost. So everyone has a responsibility. Every other house has a fire hydrant out the back.
Okay.
So if somebody has a fire in one house, the neighbour will help them.
And it pumps from river.
Pumps from the river.
Oh, nice.
And
That's the pro being on
yeah, it's safe, isn't it, in that regard. But every Tuesday morning, there at 9 o'clock, there's a fire alarm test.
Okay.
So everyone's alarm goes off at the same time. You have to press a button that we have over there, to say, yeah, we're all okay, it's working, and it's fine. But there's people on the island. There's a fire warden on the island that has to look after everybody. So we all have our individual job roles as well.
So we're responsible for our fire hydrant outside.
Yeah, and then we look after the neighbour as well.
So that's very important because you're on the island, and if something sets on fire and wind blows.
Yeah, it could go
like that.
quickly. Which sadly means I can't have a barbecue out on the garden. I can get an electric barbecue, but we're not supposed to have real fire, wood barbecues. Because imagine this, if you sat out there with a barbecue on the riverside, it'd be lovely.
But that's one of the other cons about being here. The wildlife are beautiful and we love the wildlife, but they're extremely territorial because it's nesting season at the moment.
Right.
So they have been eyeing up our lawn to lay eggs. And they can become quite aggressive, that you wouldn't be able to go outside in your garden or get on your boat. And obviously that's quite a challenge for us because we leave our house by our boat. And the other thing is that we recently laid turf, and that goose,
He's thinking about it.
that goose keeps trying to come onto our lawn and eat it. So we have been guarding it like
Because
a
they
guard dog.
ruin the grass. They ruin it. They pick it all up and take it apart. They've done it to the neighbours, and I'm not having them do it to mine. We just did that garden.